command as soon as we can to get this first game underway for us tonight. Here we go. They join, and we are ready to go. Game one. There we go. It is going to be Osprey in blue and Tigers in orange for this one. Tuan going to center that. That's going to be an early goal here for Pineapples. And that is going to be at 8 seconds, and the Tigers already find a lead.
Yeah, I don't think everybody was ready for this game, and like you said, Pineapples with an early goal.
Tough play in net there. The Tigers up with the early lead. Not sure what happened on the defensive end there, but things developing so quickly and nobody really there. Double commit on defense. Magma trying to clear it, but this ball staying in this blue half. Osprey cannot find a way to clear it. Going from one corner to the other. They finally do here. Magma trying to get the center. Nobody's in net, and Slane has an open angle. That's going to tie things up here. Not sure what happened there either. Defensive rotations seem to be a problem for these two teams so far.
Yeah, and Pineapple thought that his teammate got it, and he stopped right there, so it was leaving the net open for Slane, and like you said, it's 1-1.
A close one to start here. High scoring at that. Some defensive mistakes from both these teams early. Still warming up to the stream environment, it seems. As 1 minute, going to tick off the clock in just a few seconds. Tuan trying to clear that out. Blocked by Slane, although Tuan going to keep that possession. Magma keeping it close in the corner. Racer is there. Magma awkward, though. Able to get up to that one. Get the 50. Pineapples beat Slane on that 50. Open net again, and Tuan able to put this one through. A goal fest so far. Just a minute 16 in. We already have 3.
Here comes the goals. The goals are coming.
Yeah, like we said at the top of the show, expected to be a lot of goals between these two teams. Although, funny enough, the Osprey, I believe, has one of the best goals against per game, or at least has the least goals allowed in nearly the entire league. I think they're sitting in 3rd in that category, but just can't find the offense. But that not a problem right now. Both teams finding the back of the net a considerable amount. Zekers there, with the great save. Eraser going to look for the recenter, but does not have a teammate. Both these teams seem to be lacking in communication just a little bit and not really playing together all that well. We'll see if they can fix that coming down the road here, but as that 2nd minute elapses off the clock, not a lot happening so far in terms of goals in the last minute, as that all happened in the first one. Tuan out of boost, trying to make the possession up midfield, not quite there. Pineapples with the clear. Slane is there, can't get the flick. The bump is not there, but the boost also isn't there for Slane. Can't make the solo play through. Zekers looking for an angle as well, not going to find that. And we are back into the orange, and Osprey not able to really live in this half, and they will take whatever possession time they can get, which right now is not much. Tuan with the block there. Good bump from Pineapples. This is going to give an open shot, and Tuan finds the back of the net, and that going to be the 2-goal lead here for the Tigers, coming out just like we thought.
Oh yeah, that was a huge bump from, I think it was Pineapples that got the bump there. It was a pretty nice bump, and with the stats, like you said, with Tigers, no, Osprey's having the best goals against, they're at 49 in their division, and everybody else is above 50.
Definitely very good there. They are 3rd in the league with that 49, like you said. 48 to the Bulldogs, and 42 for the Trojans at that 7-0 record, the best team in AAA right now. as things start to pick up just a little bit. Techers going for the dribble through, not going to find it. Good block by Slane. He's got an open lane, but can't find those way through Magma. Looking to make something happen. Eraser double committing on that. That pinch off the wall. Magma awkward, but gets a touch. Pineapple sending it deep into the blue end. Twan with the drop pass for Seekers. Can't find the back of the net. Magma is there. And that is beautiful, but the defense collapses and Twan finds Twine. Makes it a 3-goal game with 65 seconds left on that clock. Tigers looking dominant on the offense so far.
Yeah, that goals against for the Ospreys are gonna skyrocket if it keeps going like this, because right now, like you said, it's 3 goals, and that's a huge disadvantage for the Ospreys, because they're right now
make it 4. That good pass through the corner from Zeekers. Finds Pineapples right in the middle. Slane can't get there, off the wall. Pineapples getting that quick shot off, and that's going to definitely put a cap on this one, even with a minute left. Looking unlikely for the Osprey to come back in this one. But we'll see how they can recoil coming into the next game. That's a good shot for Magma. Going to hit off the bar, though. Twan going to bring it through, but he's going to get bumped off. Recenter here from Pineapples, but Slane going to send this one back out midfield. Zeeker's not there. Magma looking for a pass. Twan is there. Eraser is bumped, gives Twan some space, gets it by the last man. Zeeker's off the back wall. Twan intercepts his teammate. Pineapples could have had the 6-1 for the Tigers. Even though they've secured the win, would like to possibly get that Brazil going here, but can't quite find it there. Game 1 going to go the way of the Tigers here. And is there anything, Striker, that you've picked up on that the Osprey can really build off of? Ooh, that's almost a 6th goal. Is there anything that the Osprey can build off of, trying to gain some momentum going into Game 2 here and really make this a more competitive series?
Well, the Osprey just has to do is they have to get like more shots for them to get those goals and try to get back into this game, because right now, like you said, the Tigers are putting a lot more pressure on the Osprey. So if they can get the push back onto the Tigers, then it might be a closer game. But right now, if it stays like this, we might have a 3-0 sweep, or we might go all the way.
We'll see. The Osprey going to have to change something. The Tigers really showing off that they are, in fact, the team with the 2nd best shooting percentage in all of AAA. First, ironically enough, being the 0-8 Pioneers opponent shooting percentage. And Tigers, on the other end of that, have the 2nd highest. They are showing some great defense. Apparently, I can't read sheets. I'm sorry. But the Tigers allowing the 2nd best shooting percentage in all of AAA. Not showing it in that game, though. Only allowing 1 on 5 shots for 20%, which is pretty low, all things considered. Pineapple's looking to make yet another one here, but Slane able to clear that one out. Game 2 on Utopia Coliseum. Slane trying to get that one through. Almost finds its way. That would have been a very big goal in terms of building momentum for this Osprey team, but they haven't been able to find anything yet. That doesn't seem to be changing as of right now. That demo going to be big to allow for some recoil here for the Osprey. Gain some offensive time. Puts that one into the corner. This one going to be banged down, though, by Zeekers, and that one not going to get past the defense, but the possession going to stay with the Tigers. Team up going there. Seekers able to make the heads-up move to stay with that. Pineapples with the shot. Sends it back. Twan. Beautiful pass on that one, too. And Pineapples makes it a 1-0 game here, and the Tigers back to their scoring ways early.
Yeah, that was a great pass by Twan right to Pineapples, and yeah, Tigers looking like they're the better team so far.
able to get a lot more of quality, it seems, out of their shots so far. Shooting, I think it... Oh, Slane working his way through the defense just like that. Tic-tac-toe pinch off the bottom. Pineapples, whoo, absolutely wrong-footed. Twan can't get back to that one. They'll tie it up. I was going to say, the Tigers right now showing a 66% shooting percentage. They are currently 6 for 9 on shots. And Osprey now up to 2 for, what is that, 8, I believe. That's Slane's third shot of this one. They had 5 in the last game. This thing will stay tied. So far, this is a good ground for the Osprey to be on. Getting a lot more offensive pressure so far. Keeping this thing in the orange and can't quite do it now. Pineapple's able to intercept that one, send it down to the blue side. Magma getting that demo. That's huge. They might be able to use this to get out of their own half. They don't, though. Zeker stops at it. Half field. Teammate confusion. I'm not sure what just happened. About 5 people over the ball and nobody touching it. He's going for the double flip reset. Seekers, you can't do that. That should be illegal. He gets the musty flip reset. Oh, far side. You can't do that.
Oh my god, I am speechless.
One does not simply do that in a streamed game. I wasn't even hyped when he started that shot because I didn't think it was going anywhere, and then he does that. I can't. That is a statement move from the Tigers there. Huge plays to get that second goal and take that lead back, squashing whatever momentum the Osprey might have had. Well, tried to gain it back there. That was a decent pass through mid. Zekers with that demo to Twan going up and over the defense, dissecting them through the air. Great demo from Zekers there. Worrying eraser too. Twan able to put that nice up and over. Gives that 2-goal lead back in favor of the Tigers, looking exactly the same as they did last game.
I agree, and yeah, like it's all Tigers. Can I change my vote?
Not liking the underdog story right now, are you? We'll see if the Osprey can make this comeback happen, but when the Tigers shooting at 100% in this game, 3 shots, 3 goals, it's really hard to do that. 5 shots coming out from the Osprey so far, so they've had more shots, but just have not had the same quality, that's for sure. When you're getting musty flip reset on, there's not a whole lot you can do, to be fair. They're just trying to keep possession. Now that pinch gonna go straight in the back of the net for Zekers. That an unfortunate play here for Slane, but ends up in the back of his own net, and another dominant game here from the Tigers.
Someone needs to put Zekers to sleep. He's putting a lot of goals, a lot of pressure on the Ospreys, and he's getting all those like shots into the net. And you can't stop a player who keeps shooting, right?
You definitely can, especially when it's with the quality that Zekers can. Great pass. He goes for the bump. The heads up play. He does it again. That one going to go off the post. Pineapple's there for the cleanup. Also goes off the post. You need all 3 of them to take 3 shots. It's finally in. 5-1 Tigers. Exact same scoreline in terms of shots to goal ratio of that last game too. 8 shots right now for the Tigers. 5 goals. Osprey 1 goal on 5 shots yet again. It's the exact same story. Osprey have not changed a thing about their game. Zekers trying to do it again, gets dunked by Magma. And if anything, the Tigers in this one, Striker, looking even more dominant.
Oh yeah, they saw how the Ospreys played in game 1, and they capitalized every single play that they have done. And going back to that third goal that Zeker scored, he has a hat trick in game 2. Like, he's just been the more dominant player throughout this whole game, and it's been paying off for the Tigers.
It really seems to be about the solo plays between these two teams. Not seeing a whole lot of team chemistry. Zeker's trying to make it happen with the demos, but the passing for both teams not really all that crisp. But when you have a person with the pop-off potential of Seekers, that can sometimes be all you need. And both teams struggling a little bit with the teamwork. And that is going to be game number 2, going the way of the Tigers in dominant fashion yet again. Is there anything more you can say than the Tigers are just straight up winning this series on solo plays?
No, there's nothing else I could say, but Ospreys have 2 goals. The Tigers have, I believe, 11 goals in 2 games.
10 or 11, I forget which one. But they've just been going off on offense.
Yeah. So I still believe the Ospreys can come back and get the reverse sweep, but if Tigers keep playing like this, it's going to be a tough series.
That is for sure. And now game 3, we'll see if the Osprey can turn it around. Tigers definitely making a dent into their negative 37 goal differential coming into this game, 74 to 101 against. Now those last 2 games going +8, going to put them at negative 19. The Osprey actually +7 coming into this game. Going to come out of game number 2 with a -1. Going from positive to negative for the Osprey real quick. Medic, in speaking with their GM, said that they might look to make something of this season. It seemed unlikely. After the performance today, you have to think it's looking a little bit more unlikely than it was even before. We'll see if that comes to fruition here. DFH Stadium. Magma going to take that shot. Zeker's there. The double commit off backboard. Not capitalized on by the Osprey there. A little bit of a double commit again by the Osprey in the corner. Pineapples looking for the center ball. Gets the little wave dash flick there. Gets it by 1. Magma finding a teammate down low. Doesn't have the boost to get another touch on it, though. Tuan going to take this over to the wall. He can't really make a play from there, and what really has been a very mechanics-dominated series, it seems like Zekers and Tuan really the ones making the most of their mechanical abilities and really leading this Tigers team. But minute and a half in, no goals. That's definitely a good sign for the Osprey.
Oh yeah, it's a lot more of
well,
aggressive.
I am very sorry, Osprey. I just straight up caster cursed you, and Pineapple's gonna get the first one off another very unfortunate pinch. That ends up in the back of the blue net.
I didn't say it. He did.
Yeah, don't blame Striker for that one. That's on me. I'm sorry. That's just unfortunate. Tuan there with the follow. Pineapple's messed up mechanically on that kickoff. Could have been detrimental there. We could have seen another tie game. But this one stays in favor of the Tigers. Oh my goodness! That's the type of passing play that this series has needed. Magma up to erase her, back down to Magma beautifully. Pulling off the little lot pass there off the top boards. That's a beautiful team play there from the Osprey.
Yeah, and I am much appreciated from that play because that was like great chemistry, great communication from Ospreys. But right now it's back to a tie. And right now, like I said, though, the Tigers are more aggressive.
Whoo, great save to keep that even from Eraser. As you said, yeah, it seems like the Osprey can have a really good first minute. Keep it tied, keep playing well. Here they have a good first half, but even out shooting the Tigers. And Osprey come back with one more. And this, I believe, is the first time in this series that they've had a lead.
You are correct. And I like it. I actually like it.
We're seeing the team plays come through as well. That another decent passing play, something that this series has been missing. Osprey, that's definitely a good sign for them that they're picking up on the team plays. Magma going for the shot and go off the backboard. Eraser there out front. One comes through, bails at his teammate. Good bump to give Pineapple some space. Tries to get the flick, fakes it, gets two. This one gonna try and be centered. Flick can't come through from Pineapple's gonna stay in the corner. And Osprey trying to hold on to this lead. And they only got to do it for 2 minutes, too. They've played a good game so far. Twan with the flick. Slane is there. Puts it up off backboard. He's going to need some help. Doesn't get any. And Zeekers going to send that into the back of the net. Tie this thing up at 2.
He's back. He's ready to score some. He's back and ready to score some goals.
Definitely what we've seen from him in the last couple of games. That's his 4th in the last 2. Not sure how many he had in that 5-1 game 1 victory, but I'm sure there was at least one, probably a couple. So up to 4 in the last 2 games, though. What an offensive show from him. Twan finds the twine again. That's going to give the lead back, and Osprey let in one, and here comes the cascade. Everything seeming to go back in the way of the Tigers. We'll see if the Osprey can put a stop to this and keep this series going. Right now, the Tigers have a lead to work with.
Yeah, and to answer your question about Zeekers, Zeekers has now 6 goals in this series. He had 2 in the first, 3 in game 2, and now 1 here.
Looking very good. One gonna send this one down, not quite. Negative by. Slane can't get the flick to work either. It seems like a lot of the mechanical plays that these teams are going for not working out in the favor of the Osprey. On that last play, a little bit of confusion. I think Eraser and Magma both going for that one, saying, no, you have it. And ended up giving the ball right back to the Tigers, who have had a lot of possession here in game number 3. They have a lead. It's been closer. Osprey have played a much better game in this one. Kept it a lot closer. Had some more offense. And shut down the offense from the Tigers just a little bit. But Zeekers going for the musty flick. And he gets the bump on the follow through. The mechanics are back. And this man, 7 goals in these 3 games. Oh, it was a teammate bump. That feels even worse. But my goodness, a great musty flick there from Seekers. Not the way that the Osprey wanted to let that one go in, but the 2-goal lead coming back in favor of the Tigers.
That was a beautiful play from all the Tigers. Like, that was great. And like the demo on the left defender gave Zeekers enough time to get the shot. But here comes Osprey getting another goal there.
They've made this interesting, haven't they? They're not going out without a fight. That's a snipe top shelf from Eraser. Will it be a consolation goal, or will we see game 4? 5 seconds for the Osprey to make their move to tie this thing up, to take it to OT. Can they get it off the ground? They do. Pineapples intercepts. Spikes it, and it's a 3-0 sweep from the Tigers in what really ended up being dominant fashion.
Yeah, and I had hope that the Osprey would win in game 5. I still believe that they gave it all their best, but Tigers just destroyed the Ospreys.
They did very much come out swinging, pawing at their enemy there. Took them right out of the sky just like that, outscoring them 4